This podcast is brought to you by Podcast Nation.
Out here, there's no one way of doing things. No unwritten rules. And no shortage of adventure. Because out here, the only requirement is having fun. Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us. For a limited time, sign them up for a free one-year membership, giving them access to discounted tee times at thousands of courses. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/golf with us. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America. Restrictions apply. See BofA.com/golf with us for complete details. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
Some things work better together. Like NARS's Soft Matte Complete Concealer and Radiant Creamy Concealer. Soft Matte Complete Concealer erases and blurs imperfections with full coverage. Then, Radiant Creamy Concealer evens and brightens with a luxurious texture and radiant finish. 2 concealers, 1 flawless look. Perfect for a no foundation base. NARS, better together. Visit Ulta to shop now.
Welcome to Nirvana Sisters podcast, where we take the intimidation out of well-being and beauty to help you achieve your highest state, your nirvana. We are sisters-in-law and your hosts. I'm Amy Sherman.
And I'm Katie Chandler. So let's get into some real conversation.
Welcome back to the show, Nirvana Sisters family. It's December, and you know what that means, holiday time. And we are back with a Product Junkies episode for December. We are going to talk through some of our favorite latest products that we are trying and loving. These could be gifts. They could be gifts for yourself. They could maybe help with holiday travel. So with that being said, we will jump right into Product Junkies December. I'm going to start with you, Katie. What do you have?
All right. Well, let's see. I'm going to start with things that you're going to need for your next holiday party.
Oh.
You're going to go out. You're going to want to do your makeup a little bit, right? Like the fun of these holiday parties is kind of getting dressed and you know, going the extra mile and having like a fun, fabulous night out. So for that, I have a really excellent lipstick, like very glamorous, neutral, but sexy lip situation going.
Ooh.
And it is the beloved Charlotte Tilbury. It's her lip luster in Pillow Talk.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a very sexy neutral that has just enough pink, just enough of a pop. And it's a really nice texture as well. It comes in like a lip gloss tube. It's not super shiny. So I kind of like when there's a little bit of a matte to it.
Yeah.
Like it's not
I agree.
super glossy. Yeah. So they're marketing it as a dreamy nude pink lip gloss for a luminous, luscious Pillow Talk pout. And it's $22 and it lasts, it stays on, which I really like. So this is just a really great like go-to color for a night out.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know that Charlotte had that in a gloss form or whatever they're calling it. I just knew of the Pillow Talk lipstick and like liner, but I didn't realize they had. Oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah,
such a good neutral.
Nice, right? Like I could put it on heavier, and it would be a little stronger.
Right, or you could layer
line
it on top of something. Okay, and what's it called again? The Charlotte Tilbury lip. Is it a gloss?
It's the lip luster.
Lip luster. Okay, love. Okay.
Glamorous color. What do you have?
So I have this new thing. I did a little research at Sephora the other day because I've been looking for a bronzer that is a liquid because I feel like I have a lot of blushes that are liquid or cream, but it's hard to find a bronzer because usually it's like more of a contour stick, but the contour stick color isn't like exactly a bronzer. So I found this iconic London sheer bronze formula. I don't know how to describe it. And it's in this little tube like this. And it's a really pretty bronze and it's somewhat sheer, very natural, but you literally just take a tiny, tiny amount. I mean, this bottle's going to last forever. You take a tiny amount and just kind of put it here. And it's just like a nice little bronzy glow.
Oh, nice.
If you don't want to do a lot of bronze, because I feel like on an everyday basis, you know me, I'm always looking for like the everyday. This is really good. So if you just throw this on and maybe throw on a liquid blush, it's nice. I've just been liking these liquid and cream blushes and bronzes more so than the powders because I just feel like they look nicer on the skin. They're not so dry looking.
If you could do a little right up here on your forehead too.
Yeah.
Just a little touch. and it'll make your whole face look like you have been in the sun.
Yeah. So, and this is very buildable. So you could just put on a little bit for just like that little sun-kissed glow, but you could put on more just to like, make it heavier or mix it with another bronzer. So this is, again, it's Iconic London and it's $27 and this will probably last me like forever. So really good purchase. I hadn't heard of it before. I just found it as I was doing a major search around Sephora for liquid or cream bronzer. So good one for the holidays. Good one for holiday parties too, to match with the Pillow Talk Nude. What's next on your list, Katie?
All right. Well, this goes straight into the same situation for your holiday party. I have a really great, glamorous, smoky eye that I found at the drugstore. It is Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-hour long wear cream eyeshadow.
Say that.
And it's only $7.99.
Love.
And they have some great colors. This one is High Roller.
Oh, pretty.
And I wore this when we were in Israel. It's very much like when we went out to dinner. I don't know. It's a really nice creamy shadow, which I love because they're just so easy to put on. You can literally put them on with your finger. And it just has a nice, like, sexy smokiness to
pretty.
it.
And it looks hydrating. I feel like when it's a cream, it's more hydrating. It doesn't get creasy.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I mean,
wow.
Look at that. Like,
what a big difference. It makes your eyes pop.
I'm like barely even putting any on. But I used it during the day as like an eyeliner with a really thin brush. And then I put it on at night like a shadow. And it's just it's a very nice creamy consistency. It's I would compare it to like NARS's creamy eyeshadow.
Really pretty. Does it last long? How's the staying power?
Does. Yeah, no, it totally holds up. I mean, look, like this, half of my face is ready for a party now.
Seriously. Looks so good. I love that.
It's a good one. We love a good drugstore find. And it's one of Allure's Best of Beauty for 2020, a couple years ago, but still it's holding up.
Yeah, I love that.
Now I have to even out my eyes, so I'm going to do my other side while you talk. Good. What do you have?
Well, we can show our listeners what you're doing. Okay, so I have it's the same category, so I'm going to do 2 reviews in one. And one of them we've kind of talked about a long time ago, but I ran out of eye cream, so I was looking for a new one, always looking to test new ones. And I remembered that when we had Alone on the show, he talked about the Inky List Caffeine Eye Cream. So I bought this, and it says it's best for tired eyes. And the Inky List is so great because I think the ingredients are really good, and it's also very affordable. So this Inky List Caffeine Eye Cream, it's $10, really good ingredients. And I just started using it the other day. So this one says it's best for tired eyes. It helps to reduce the appearance of tired eyes, essentially. So it has a really, really nice feel to it. I also have decided that I can't stand when eye creams are in a pot, and so many of them are in pots. So I always tend to default to the ones that are in tubes. I just think it's so much easier to apply, so much easier to travel with. It doesn't get in your nails. But anyway, this texture is really nice, really hydrating. And I have noticed it does make my eyes look less tired. So depending on the day, I will use this, or I will use this other Inky List product, which I just got, which is the Brightening Eye Cream. And this one says it's best for dull under eyes, and it helps to brighten instantly over time. And this one I'll use if I just feel more dull. So it just depends on the day, because lately in the winter, I'm just feeling some days I'm tired, some days my face just looks So this one, again, is in a tube. This one is $11.49. What I really like about this is the applicator. See how there's this?
Oh, yeah.
So when you put it on, it's even without the cream, it just feels good because it's cold, because it's metal. So it's this metal applicator top. You put a little bit in, literally just a tiny little drop, and then you spread it around hold on, I'll show you. There we go.
Do you keep it in your little fridge in your bathroom?
I don't. I actually haven't used that fridge in a while. I have to get a new one. It kind of broke. But see how you just kind of put it on, and first of all, it just feels good. It's kind of a nice little self-care moment. And secondly, it really does help to brighten. So I've just been using both interchangeably to see what I like better, but I have decided that I don't think that there's one eye cream for every day. I think it just depends on your vibe. So that's why I bought 2. And I like doing it with brands like the Inky List because they're cheap, the ingredients are good packaging, easy to transport. So I've been testing these 2, Brighten Eye Cream and Caffeine Eye Cream, and I'm a fan. So that's what I've got on the eye
that's
front.
It's a really good price point for an eye cream that
exactly
does what it.
Especially if you want to try a few and you want to like have a little bit of a variety.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to get that one. I have like a sinus pressure today, so I feel like that would feel so good right now under my eyes.
It feels really good.
Nice. Okay.
What's next?
All right. Well, my next one would be a good gift for your sister, your best friend, your mom. It would be a great item to purchase if you're going on a long trip for the holidays and you need to wear something comfy on the plane. And Amy, you saw me in this recently because I wore it coming home from Israel. And it's such a good steal. It's a great find. I got it off of Amazon. It's called Pretty Garden Women's 2022 Fall Fashion Outfits. The brand is Pretty Garden.
We will post the link.
And it's a 2-piece sweatsuit. They have like a bunch of different colors, but it's really, really cozy, like medium weight fabric, not your traditional like sweatsuit fabric that you would think. And it's just very soft and kind of like silky. And the fit is really good. You know, when
it's good. And the whole outfit looks so chic. Like it was cute, expensive. Right? It doesn't look like an Amazon purchase.
Totally. It was $38
oh my God.
Off of Amazon.
Insane.
The pants and top. And the top insane. Is like a cool sweatshirt. It's a dolman sleeve, which is like the big kind of like batwing situation. Mm-hmm. And then the sweats have a nice little pocket and they're a jogger with like the cuff on the bottom. And they come in a million colors. I mean, like really cute stuff. I went with black just because I feel like it's classic and no one could tell that I wore it on the plane there and on the plane back. But yeah,
super it's warm too.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get it for my mom for Christmas. I think she'll really
I was just going to say that's such a great gift for girlfriends or moms.
100%. Yeah, highly recommend.
I love that. I'm going to have to check that out. How many colors? Like a million?
Maybe you'll get one as a gift.
Oh, am I getting a little prelude to the gifting?
I'll tell you how many, they have like beige, they have multiple green shades, they have multiple grays, multiple blues, they have pink, they have like lavender, they have maroon. I mean, there's a whole array of really cute colors. They have white, which would be, great for the summer. So yeah.
Okay.
It was so comfy.
Good.
I had like a comfortable sports bra on under it. And I felt like I was in my pajamas the whole time.
Such a good find.
Which was, it's a long flight.
Such a good find.
So, yeah.
Well, speaking of gifts, still in the eye subject, there's one thing that I did want to mention as a holy grail for 2022, I've decided. I did review this in a Product Junkies episode, maybe in the beginning, I can't remember, but it's the Milani Supercharged Brightening Undereye Tint. This is the best concealer, I will say, that I've used this year. So it's almost like a color correcting tint, but for anyone with dull, dark circles under their eyes, I've just been using this, like Katie, as an example. I just use this in Israel every day when we were on our trip. I never put on concealer. I just use this.
Really?
Yep.
Your skin looked amazing.
Yeah. So I just find that when it's more of a color corrector, it takes that darkness out and it brightens your eyes. So I found that I really don't need anything other than this. And the formula is so much, it's almost like, it's very hydrating. So it's not, you know how some concealers are so dry? This is very, very hydrating. So it's almost like a serum you're putting on. It's almost like skincare in a way. And it really covers up those dark circles. And then, if you're going out at night, maybe you'd put on a little bit more concealer, but you might not even need it. Like some days, depending on the night before, I can just wear this and be fine. I would say 90% of the time I can wear this and be fine. But I just had to mention it again because it's such a good product. It's the Milani Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint. It's $10.99. You can get it at Ulta. They have a few different colors, but it's, again, more of like a tint, less of a concealer, but I use it as a concealer and it's such a good everyday. And so this is like such a fun gift for girlfriends because it works for everyone. And it's just a fun little gift to give away, to give to friends, family, whatever. So anyway, just wanted to highlight this as like a 22 favorite.
Yeah, I have that also. And I have used it a lot. And actually, I forgot about it. It's in my drawer somewhere. I need to get it back out.
I know. It's like I forgot it's about it too. And then I started using it recently and it's so good for travel too.
Nice. All right. Well, back onto the travel deal. This was another one of my hacks on our long flight. So if you are going somewhere for the holidays, you're going to want to order this stat.
Oh.
It is the TRTL travel pillow. Of course, it was like Instagram, marketing. I was, it's like they're listening. They know that I was about to go on a plane and I was getting this, every 5 seconds. So I ordered it. But it's the coolest neck pillow because you wrap it around your head like a scarf. Hold on, I'm going to do it wrong because I'm on camera, of course. It's like a scarf that you wrap around. It has Velcro on each end. And on one end of the scarf inside is this shaped thing that cradles your neck and your like the side of your head and your chin and your cheek, and then you snap it on like a scarf.
That is so
and
cool.
Your head, it's like it
looks like a half neck brace.
It does. That's exactly what it feels. It's like a half neck brace. That's probably where they got the brilliant idea. And your head just completely like stays in place the whole time when you're sitting on a plane.
Oh my God, I love that.
You have to sit upright. It's like because this side is wrapped in like a scarf, your head doesn't wobble that way.
So you don't get like those pains in your neck.
Yeah, and you don't get woken up because you're going like this every 5 seconds.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It just keeps
your
head
those
in place
little ones
nicely.
the ones that go around your neck that are just like squishy, I just don't think they're that great. So, and also what else? The other thing that was really cool, like when I turned to lay on my side, it kind of conformed to the seat. So it was really comfortable.
Yeah, and you slept the whole time.
Take it off.
Like me.
I slept like a solid 7 hours.
That's unreal. How much does that cost?
Solid. $42.49.
Okay, not bad. Great gift.
Yeah. It's an essential. Like anytime I'm on a flight that's longer than like, I don't know, 4 hours from now on, I'm taking it with me.
That's great. It also looks cozy. Like it looks like it's warm around your neck.
It is. The fabric is fleece.
Ah, nice.
So it is super cozy. Yeah.
That is awesome. That is such a good invention. I love that.
I know, it's genius. Best travel pillow ever.
That's a great gift. Okay. So I am completely switching topics. I'm going to give you 2 things again because they kind of go together and it's very random, but it's a good find. So, and I think I told you about this and I'm actually eating this right now. So I found, so I love bagels and I don't eat them that much, obviously, because they're so bad for you. But once in a while, you get that good craving for a bagel. And sometimes I do just have that bagel. But if you want a bagel more often, I found this product at Whole Foods called the Better Bagel. I think it's new. I hadn't seen it before. I mean, here's what it looks like. I'm showing you my sandwich here because I made a little sandwich situation with eggs on top. But I've never had a bagel that tastes this good that's like, low carb. So the idea is they call it, this is what they say, transforming the most carb heavy foods into the least. Meet the Better Bagel. And so essentially it has 5 grams net carbs, 1 gram sugar, high in protein. It's 40 carbs, but it's 35 grams of fiber. So really it's 5 net carbs. And it's 26 grams of protein. So
that's great.
I know. So I've been obsessed with these. They have all different flavors. Like the one that I'm having now is an everything bagel. They also have plain. I think they have cinnamon raisin and chocolate. Such a good find. Totally. I mean, it's not exactly like a real bagel, but it's the closest I've found and it's yummy. And so I've been eating these a lot. Oh, what's in it? Okay. So the ingredient list I didn't think was very bad. So I'm going to read the classic. It does have wheat. Okay. But here's the ingredient list. Water, wheat protein isolate, modified wheat starch, modified food starch, agave fiber, extra virgin olive oil, yeast, sea salt, and enzymes.
But that's not bad. At least it's like stuff we can pronounce.
Yeah. And it's not too many ingredients. It's not a list of 50 things. It was at Whole Foods, so I figure it can't be awful. So again, not eating these every day, but when I want a bagel, this is what I'm eating now. So I'm obsessed. And
by the way, 35 grams of fiber is like nearly your daily nutrition need for fiber, so that's great.
Yeah, I know. I guess the fiber is coming from the agave fiber, which I've never actually heard of, but I don't know. Sounds clean. Agave. I don't know. And then, yeah, they have classic, which is plain, everything, cinnamon, vegan chocolate chip. So I thought that was like a good, fun product, especially as we're like getting into winter and holidays and you want more of that cozy food, a little heavier food. I thought that was good. And then with that, and we may have talked about this on the show before, I can't remember, but I've been topping it with the Kite Hill chive cream cheese.
Yum, favorite.
So good. We've talked about this brand before. We love all their products. The chive cream cheese is really yummy. So I'm currently having the Better Bagel with the Kite Hill chive cream cheese and a little egg on top. So kind of loving that situation. Great. So.
And does the bagel doesn't like, because that's a lot of fiber for one meal, it doesn't bother your stomach or like make you feel like crazy full or anything afterwards? Like probably no more than.
No, I don't feel crazy full. I feel full. Like I feel like it's good because, sometimes you just crave a carb. It definitely feels like you're eating a good carb, but it's, 5 net carbs instead of 40 like a normal bagel would be.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. So I'm obsessed. It's my new favorite product at Whole Foods.
Yum.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my last one, this is interesting because it's not our traditional recommendation. Ooh. It's not really a product, but it is a self-care tool. And it is like totally in line with wanting to like feel good and look good, especially like maybe at the end of the holiday season when you've done your party circuit and maybe you ate all the holiday cookies and drank all the holiday drinks and everything. This is a good way to maybe just slowly get back into your routine and to feel really good and to get your face snatched after shoving all of the junk food in your mouth for the month while you've been partying. And it's an app. This is my new favorite app.
Oh.
It's called, hold on a second. Where'd it go? All right, 1 second. I had it here and then I accidentally exited out of it. Actually, I'm just going to do it from my phone because I have it on my phone. So it's the Lovely app, Luvly. And what it is it's a face yoga and face massage app.
Oh my gosh. And genius.
I'm obsessed. It's so genius. I started doing face yoga like last week when, we got back in town last week and you and I were both just like totally wiped out, jet lag crazy. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't work out, but I just sat there. I was like, I gotta do something. So I thought, let me do some face yoga because I'm about to turn 41 and I just, let's like see if I can do something with these wrinkles. So I found this app, 10 minutes a day of a different face yoga routine every single day. And then it also comes with a 10-minute lifting face massage, which is the same one all the time, but it feels amazing. And I use Shelly Marshall's fabulous face oil and I follow. And it's great because the app it's a video of a woman sitting down and she's showing you everything to do while there's a voiceover telling you everything to do. So it's very easy to follow.
Okay,
along.
That's good.
And it's great. And they also have like a 1-minute breath work, skincare insights, like all of these great little tips for your skin, etc.
Is it free?
How to relax your face. I think I paid I want to say it was I think $2.99 for the month or something like that. So I think it's totally reasonable. Yeah. And it's worth it. I have legitimately noticed the differences. 100%.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know we talked about this in our episode with Shelly Marshall. I don't know if it was last year or the beginning of this year, and it was all about face yoga. And she was saying what a big difference it makes. And I don't even think she was doing Botox and stuff anymore because she's been doing face yoga so much. And I follow her stuff on Instagram, but sometimes it's it's not consolidated in an app, so it's hard to find and know exactly what to do.
Right.
Because I think she has I think she has some exercises on her website too, but I love that idea of having an app that you can just go to 10 minutes a day.
And actually, but to plug Shelly, because she was the first resource that I went to because, we love her. And her website, she does have a new subscription model where you can get all of her videos teaching you how to do everything. And just because I have my phone around me more often, I just an app was a little bit more streamlined for me. But like all day long. We highly recommend Beauty Shaman Shelley Marshall. But yeah, so she is kind of the reason why I wanted to give it a try.
Yeah.
And I noticed a difference in my fine lines around my eyes pretty instantly. And my neck, I feel like I have like this double chin sometimes. And but it's like it's this muscle. I was doing all this research on it. This muscle right here, the older we get, it like loosens.
Right.
And so it just doesn't look as defined. So I've been doing that. And I'm obsessed. So now it's like in the morning when I'm having my coffee, when the house is quiet, I might do my little 10-minute face yoga routine.
It helps with like the lymphatic drainage in your face.
Exactly. That's I am such like, I am on the lymph train. Like I feel so strongly in it being very powerful, especially for my autoimmune, because your immunity lives in your lymphatic system. And I just feel so much better after I do like my dry brushing and my shower and all of that. So it would only make sense that it would help with the face. And, my face gets really puffy and everything. And it's probably from lymph.
Yeah.
So I'm
inflammation.
Obsessed. Highly recommend.
Yeah, it's funny. I was watching, I'll try to post it if I can find it when we air this episode, but I was watching this TikTok the other day of this girl had been doing face yoga for the last year, and she showed her face a year ago and now, and it looked so much different. Like her face a year ago was like puffier, just looked a little bit more inflamed, like she was holding fluid in it, and now it's a lot more defined. And so it was like a really good before and after to really show that if you stick with it, it does work.
Yeah, I think consistency is definitely key. Like, I don't think you can do it one day a week and expect to get results. I think consistency is
it's important. Like an everyday. It's like folding it into your practice of whatever else you're doing. Just add it on to the list of all the other things we women have to do.
I know, right?
But even if you do it a couple days a week, at least it's like, doing something.
Do what I would say. I would imagine that like at least like 3 days a week would give you results.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. And that's a really good takeaway for the holidays too, because you're right. It's the season, and all of a sudden, like the next few weeks are going to be drinking and eating and all the things, which is so fun. But it will be good to come back and have tools to access, like face yoga and like our chroma reset that we love, and all of those things to come back in the new year and start fresh. So good one.
Absolutely.
Well, Nirvana Sisters family, hopefully this was helpful to get some gifts and some fun little things for your friends and family, and hope you have a great holiday season. Thank you for everything over the last year. We have more episodes coming in December, but if we don't get a chance to say happy holidays, and thank you for all of your support and feedback. We love it. And we will talk to you soon. Bye.
Oh, I'm going to say this.
Oh,
we promised that we would give a little recap on our trip, our Israel trip. So I think expect a catch-up episode from us in January, and we'll chat about the holidays and our trip and everything.
Good.
And share some
good one
with you, because it was epic. It was the most epic trip.
Yes, we are still recouping, but it was epic.
Yeah.
All right.
Happy holidays.
Thanks for listening to Nirvana Sisters. For more information on this episode, check out the show notes, please subscribe, and leave us a review. Also, find us on Instagram at Nirvana Sisters. If you loved what you just listened to or know someone that would, please share it and tag us. Tune in next week for a fresh new episode of Nirvana Sisters. We'll continue to watch out for all things wellness so you don't have to. Bye.